How would you define freedom? Go on, give it a try. Here's ChatGPT's explanation. Freedom means being able to live your life, make your own choices, and speak your mind without someone constantly telling you what you can and can't do. However, Chinese society operates within a strict top-down hierarchy, starting from the government through the police, teachers and parents all the way down to its young people. As a result, Chinese people don't experience freedom in quite the same way Westerners might understand it. But today we're looking at 5 street-level freedoms that people in China do enjoy. Freedoms that Westerners often don't. Some of these might surprise you, so stick around because number 5 might shock you the most. Number 1. Smoking in public. In the West, lighting up in a restaurant would get you thrown out and probably a fine, but in China, no problem whatsoever. This can be quite a divisive issue. I haven't lived in the West for many years now, so I'm a bit out of touch with what the current attitude is. But in my home country, the UK, smoking in any substantially enclosed public space has been illegal for nigh on 20 years now. There's even a bill in Parliament considering whether to phase out smoking completely. Now, imagine coming to China, where people still have the freedom to light up almost anywhere at will. There are some exceptions, of course, like hospitals, shopping malls and subway stations, but you shouldn't be surprised to go out for dinner here and see people puffing away at the next table. I've even had to ask people to put out their cigarettes in elevators before now. There is increasing government-led education about the health risks, but for now, smoking remains widespread throughout society. A family member of mine recently visited and found this to be one of the most shocking aspects of the trip. So, if you're travelling to China, don't be surprised if your favourite bar smells like the 1990s. And just to be clear, guys, smoking is bad. So what do you think? Are smoking laws too draconian in the West? Drop a comment and let me know. Number 2. Playing loud music in public without a licence. In China, you don't need a licence, a permit, or even an excuse. People bring massive speakers to parks, squares, or street corners and blast whatever music they want. To be honest, I'm talking mainly here about China's infamous dancing aunties. Every evening, they set up their speakers and turn public squares into the world's worst nightclub. Here's the funny part. Many young people in China actually hate this. They complain the music is too loud and wish the aunties would just keep it down and go home. In the West, it's the total opposite. Young people are the ones cranking the music up, and it's the older folks complaining about the noise. Number 3. Sitting in restaurants without buying anything. It's completely normal, especially for older people, to sit in a cafe or fast food place for hours without buying anything. You'll often see groups of retirees just chatting, resting, or even eating snacks they've brought from home, and the staff don't say a word. Back in the West, you'd be asked if you're ordering something, or even told to leave within minutes. I've even heard stories of elderly Chinese tourists getting caught out by this Western cultural norm when travelling abroad. To Westerners, this might seem rude, but in China, it's just considered normal behaviour. Imagine unwrapping your own sandwich in McDonald's back home. It probably wouldn't end well. Number 4. Drinking alcohol anywhere. In China, you can buy alcohol 24/7 from convenience stores, supermarkets if they're open, or even small kiosks. There are almost no restrictions on when and where you can drink it, whether it's in a park, on the street, or even on some long-distance trains. Nobody will stop you. Compare that to the UK, where a lot of shops stop selling alcohol after 10 or 11 p.m, and many cities have alcohol-free zones where drinking in public can get you fined. The freedom to grab a cold beer at 3 a.m. and drink it wherever you want? That's definitely something you don't see back home. Side note, despite these more relaxed laws, it's very uncommon to see people randomly drinking in public here or being intoxicated in the middle of the day. Drinking usually happens with an evening meal. So, this is number 5, and probably the most eyebrow-raising entry on the list. In China, women have the freedom to walk around unaccompanied at any hour of the night. Please bear in mind, I'm not saying those types of crimes don't exist here in China, because of course they do. But it's well known that general random acts of street violence happen at a much lower rate than in Western countries. There are also a plethora of other reasons, like the fact that most urban areas are well lit and remain busy well into the wee hours. Also, cities here are covered with CCTV cameras, often thousands per square kilometre, which discourages street crime, not to mention the harsher punishments that are meted out to perpetrators. While many local women do feel comfortable walking alone at night, it doesn't mean there's zero risk, just that incidents are far less common than in Western countries. These were just 5 observations from a much longer list, so let me know if you want to see more of these. Which of these freedoms do you like the sound of? And are there any you think go too far? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.